they speak in tongue. Because right now, even cassava gari, ewa, agbado, all this, they have become luxury. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, the Templars. I have a caller, and that will be my first caller this evening. Hello.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Mike. This is Older.
Older from Leeds, Baba. How are you this evening?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Great.
I hope you're good too.
Well, I'm very well.
It is easy. Well, I've seen you anyway. I've been watching you. This is my second time watching you today, so
I know. So
I know you are
earlier anyway. So yeah, you've got a lot to probably react to. So you've only got just a few minutes, all right? Let's go.
Yeah. Well, I'm a bit sarcastic anyway, and I take something that if you've cried enough, about something, the next thing is just being sarcastic. You just laugh about it. It doesn't really mean that that Nigeria should go to hell, but it's just the way of me releasing releasing the tension. But I think Nigerian government are doing they what they are good at, in buying people, try to give them money, let them tell them to say things that they want. They themselves think that it's gonna
it's just gonna probably solve the problem once you pay some people.
So as soon that's what they are good at, and there's nothing good that can come out of the government. Like again, the government that spends money to buy their way to that position is a transactional thing for them. So they want to make as much as possible before it's too late, so that they can get back the money they spent during the election.
Before everything scatters.
Yeah, so that's why when somebody doesn't, the president doesn't have the love of, the people at heart, he declares subsidy is gone just like that without any questioning. He doesn't care. All of them doesn't care. As when the Casala boss like
they
this,
just want to pretend to be seen to care.
Yes,
when people are stealing too much.
Yeah, they've stolen enough dollars that at least it will sustain them when they run out of the country. That's just what I want everybody to know. So
Thank you
they
so
won't.
much.
They will never laugh anything. They won't laugh anything. Yeah.
It's a matter of time. The days are ticking. Thanks a lot. I have another call. I don't know if I got you. Did I get you? Hello there.
Hello, my good general.
Oh, the Prince JJ Man. I think this is the second time we're talking today, is it?
Yes, sir. We're there with you.
If I say nobody wants to miss a sec of what's really going down there. Especially where you have all of them collected into a full package that you can sit back and just be like, so all this happened. Say yes, they happened.
Yes.
Anyway, Prince JJ Man.
Yes, so we're the full and bomber to bomber.
Thank you.
I beg my people, make na like and share.
Thanks, man.
That's our own effort. You see what Mayegu they do. Mayegu is doing a great job. So our own little effort is to share and like. Please.
Thank you.
Let us do that. It's very simple. Nobody they charge us money for this. Mayegu General, well done.
Prince.
Again.
Thanks, man.
I was when you were showing these guys from the north, these Alamajari children. When I was looking at this little kid, I was crying. I said, look at all these children. Their politicians have never sat one day and said, how are we going to change this? Is it a culture or tradition? I don't just understand. But I'm just looking at them and say, if Nigeria happens to break up tomorrow, how are they going to manage this tsunami that is befalling them? Because these children, they are very, very easy to go into all kinds of crime. Most of them are being recruited into Boko Haram, ISWAP, and co. But if you look at the elite, they are the one that will be easy to come out and be talking about insecurity in the southeast, insecurity in the southeast. But before then, they are breeding insecurities, terrorists everywhere. And this thing now, the danger of it is that at the end of the day, it will saturate. What they do is they use trailer to send them to other Lagos, send them to the east, send them to all part of Nigeria.
Deep south.
So there are liability on everybody. That is the problem. It's very, very complex. Then secondly, anyway, let them continue. Everything has time.
It is all gathering. It's called the cloud gathering. We want to see it's like the force of evil versus the force of good, right?
Exactly.
So no matter how scary or how dreadful the force of evil seems, the force of good, once they get their own bearings together, they always win. Now we are at that stage. And wait for the
clash. Secondly, Baba,
please.
Tunumbu, Omasare, Wike, Omasare, Akpabio, Omasare. Waiting be their name. Is he governor of is it Akwa Ibom? The way he circled himself like somebody in prison with people security.
That's their former one. What's that? Ayade.
Ayade. The way he circled himself, is he not in a prison? If you look at this kind of security around him, is that life? I don't know if these people they do think. All of them, they're gonna run because Turumbu, what he's not thinking about is this. And now is the time of accountability. The youth that he has stolen their life and their destiny.
Yeah, they are too big for Nigerians. So how dare you ask us? How dare you ask us questions? Or dare us?
Have to. It's a judgment day. Judgment day has come.
It is almost.
Now what I want to say to him, to the Nigerian youth, let the Turumbu breathe. Let the Turumbu breathe. He was mocking Nigerian youth. It's not his own turn. Yes. They are now looking for pastor and imam to come and rescue them.
To come and act scripts and all of this for 6 billion budget.
They must give account.
Thank you so much, Prince Jajaman. Let's take another one. To everyone, please take a minute if you haven't really done that already. Take a minute there to check if your like is still showing up on this on this video. Check it out. Here is another caller. Hello.
Hello, good evening, Mayegun.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Well, very well. Thanks for asking.
Thank you so much, Mayegun, for all you do. I've been following you for years, for the almost 10 years now since you started this. It's just I've not been active. Like I said, thank you so much for what you do. I do listen behind the scenes and all that.
Thanks a lot.
I'm just going to say two things because I'm not a pessimist.
Okay.
You understand, Mayegun? You always give us insight as to what is happening in Nigeria. You've opened so many people's eyes. Between me and you know what is going to happen on that day. Well, these people are harmless. They are not going to do anything. Honestly, I'm not pessimist. They are scared. They would do everything to scuttle that, to make sure this is even more worse than NSAS. And do you know why I'm saying this?
Tell us.
Nigeria is a population of over 200 million people.
That's right.
How much is how many are the Army Force or whatever they call themselves?
Well, if all of them are less than
people come out,
I know.
Exactly. If they come out in numbers, Nigerians are not ready, Maegun. Don't let me lie to you. We are just wasting our time. When I gave up completely on Nigeria was when we had the last election. People could see it. Even the international community, they saw it. They couldn't say anything. They reported it. What happened? Nothing. NSAS happened. What happened? Nothing. People are not yet ready. You see those people that are saying, "No, they are faceless. We don't." When is 5,000 naira to a pound? Hey, it is there
already, Baba.
Is it not the National Association of Nigerian Students loan sorrow be
but because they pay them me. They are
not
not the majority.
So it will get to a time. So the election.
The way they are even running it right now, would that be election gone seeing it? It's like people want to have an election on the 1st of August.
One thing I know about protests, and that is why we cannot have a successful one. When people, children, mothers, everybody come out in sea of numbers, sea of people.
You get
but the moment we are divided,
so there are so many people, right, that are likely going to change their minds in the coming days. Do you get that now? Because we're all looking forward to that part where, Baba, I'll share you the first video. For example, if I share the first video and I say Adamawa, and where you are there, you're just like, okay, Adamawa.
Well, like I was
okay. And I share another one and I say, see Kano. And you're like, Kano. Okay.
I pray for that.
Exactly.
I pray for that. That is my prayer.
So
but my concern is, sorry, because if we fail this one, Maegun, if this one fails, once the cage you are finally in here.
I know we are done for.
So it will be the last.
You know,
that is what I want. But
yes, sir.
In Nigeria need in here. You see, because they will use all these military people. Don't pay fire for fire. And what people in court, you see, because the point is these people are going to be harmless.
Yeah,
and you know exactly what is going to happen.
I know.
But you talk about and the sea of people. Unfortunately, want to cage you. They've caged us. So I just pray the story will change, but me, I'm not pessimistic and I'm not discouraging people.
Yeah, it's
honestly.
It's 100% legit. Yeah, you are 100% legit to feel that way.
Is fire for fire.
We shall get
Nigeria
there.
Oppressors anyone. The violent take it by force in the Bible goes obey. But Nigerians are not ready. Don't are ready. You will see people going to work that day. You will see people, you are blocking me, you are disturbing. Don't story paper don't say 1,000 naira, I be 10,000 naira to a pound. To red.
Gone.
Kì í ṣèyàn ló máa sọ wọn ní pé protest wọn ní sọ pé wo ó kò máa dàbí fíìmù ni ó máa dàbí àlá bẹ́ẹ̀ pé nǹkan ó máa yàbọ̀ ni
ṣóun ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí báyìí
ṣó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣáṣẹ́ mò ń lálàá ní ṣáàbí kìíní bó ṣe rí nìyẹn but let me just give time to other people but thank you so much for all you do but I pray that I'm not a pessimist but I pray that should happen that day kí gbogbo wọn gbàgbé relay tọmọtọmọ ilé tó bá lè ṣe because ibi tó bá Nàìjíríà dé àtọmọdọmọ ẹ jẹ́ ká kúrò lórí ẹ.
I understand, Baba.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay. Now that's one thing about this platform. I understand a lot of people are like, oh, don't discourage people and all of that. I do not have control over what people say. But do you know one thing about this platform, right? You also have the same right to come and vent how you feel. Even though once in a while we can be like, oh, come on, that's extreme. I don't want listeners to believe that that's actually an option for us to come on, you know. But you have a chance of coming here to vent. That's what I do. That's what you came here to listen to all the time. What is he going to be venting about tonight? Am I going to get angry tonight? Is my Egun stuff going to get me more sober or thinking or all of the above? Do you understand? So you can pick up your phone and say, I'm so angry. If you are, let's know. If you have a different perspective to a conversation, say it. I love it when you balance it enough to say, I am just kind of reacting this way, even though I would want it to be this way. Then other people listening, please don't pick up your phone and be like, I want to respond to that last caller. That last caller is such a very... Come on, calm down. Calm down. We've got thousands of people watching, including children, in case if you need to know, right? Disagree with them respectfully. I disagree with that. Now, you will now tell us your disagreements. That is how adults converse. So I have a caller, though. Here. Hello.
Bye, Gumbaba.
Yes,
I greet
sir.
you.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for all you do. Honestly, we can't thank you enough.
Thanks a lot.
And I always ask myself, how do you do it? You're very passionate about what you do.
Thanks,
because
man.
it's not everybody just do what you do. I credit you and I give you that big
Thanks,
credit. Thank you for what you do.
Thanks, please.
Two things I actually want to say
Go
about,
for it.
sometimes when I look at that country called Nigeria, I ask myself, what kind of species are they? Like, really, seriously, you are suffering, and somebody can now pay you and say, "Oh no," to protect. What does it want?
Actually, really, you stood there or you sat there and you agree with everything they are saying for a price.
Like, seriously, look at me, look at you. Like, if someone, I don't know, maybe because we are in the light and they are still in the darkness because NEPA don't give them light.
Everybody knows what they are doing. That's one thing I also want to tell us too, right? Sometimes we say it could be part of it too, right? Like access to information and all that stuff, which is deliberately, they intentionally block a lot of them out of it. But when you look at some of those who are positioning themselves to cash out, okay, in order to be anti-this or in support of government for this or that, right? They do so because they know they will get paid, which means they are aware that there are some people who don't feel comfortable with this anymore, but yet they know what they are doing. But I kind of feel like that, but yeah, go on.
But you said paid.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you an example. Look at the video, one of the video you showed this afternoon, where the deputy governor went to church and say, "Oh, our papa said this," and people are still crying like, seriously?
I know.
You guys, can you know? I mean, anyway, the biggest problem is not even the hunger of the stomach. It's the hunger of the brain. When the brain is, poverty of the brain. I don't know. Can people not think? I mean, no matter how much food you eat today, your stomach will still ask for another one tomorrow.
That's right.
What I feel like, okay, let's stop all these so that tomorrow we'll have abundance to it. We'll have plenty. You're giving me 2 Congo of rice today. For how long? When I shoot it out, that's it.
So who do I go to again if I need another one?
And okay, let's say there's no food in the line, everybody is equal. Okay, we have to rationalize it. But some people are eating and just like, come on. I'm not saying all our fingers is going to be equal. I mean, all fingers are not going to be equal. But you are telling people sacrifice or endure, and you are living. No. I mean, this is the time that we're supposed to be like, you know what? Forget it.
We've had enough.
Let us all be. I know some people will be rich. That's live anyway. But you are telling me that I should be sacrificing and you are living bigger without even working anything. Come on, it's not going to work.
No, that's unfair.
And another thing is, the reason why I say this country is I don't know, sometimes I used to think, is it cursed? Because it looks to me like these people, they're supposed to even do better. They come to, abroad, they see everything, And you are going there on third road. Look at the video you show about Tiff Tinubu going, and look at the street now.
Ababa,
And you
the art of, sorry, in the art of Lagos. So in the art of Lagos, Lagos Island.
Look at this now.
Uh-huh.
Compared to if you travel from any European country, would you find that kind of road?
It's impossible.
Even in their country?
It is impossible.
I say you are praying. Come on, Olorun. That kind of
no like, Nigerian elite. Olorun they want now, Baba. They just love all this, all this flashy.